Okay. Um, let's just get started here. Well, not right away because I got some stuff to do, but let's see here. I think we're going to need to. Well, I still have to mod some people, so give me a second so we can get the stream set up and then we'll get going. This stream is kind of planned ahead, so we got some stuff that we want to show and then we'll go from there. So let's start off. I'm just gonna shut off my mic for a second and get everything set up properly, and I'll come back to you. So, peace out. get this going here. So give me a second. Just want you guys to let me know if my mic levels are all good. So then we can get started. And hold on a second. Let me just get this going here. Yeah, so we actually have a couple things that we're gonna get done today. In this stream, we're gonna get some stuff done in this stream particularly, and then we're gonna start off just me by myself in game, and then we're gonna move over and we're gonna do some multiplayer action later on. So you know, pretty even, kind of even it out for this stream. We'll take a look at our progress, our progress up until now, stuff we've been working on, stuff that might soon be ready for release, not sure. And yeah, so let's get going. So let me just get the game running here. Actually, all right, let's see. I got my OBS up. Okay, those are, it's all good. Okay, there's my second monitor. Get it up on here. So, all right, here we go. I'm wondering if my monitor capture should be working. Yeah, there we go. Monitor capture is all good. All right, let's get going here. All right. So I'm gonna pull up. Well, actually, I'll probably go on this. Yeah, I'll go on this guy. Why not? We'll go on this one. Tombat, you've actually been able to make 6 pirates on TLOPO since project started. Yes, it's more than the original 4. We decided to give you 2 more slots, but that's always been a thing in TLOPO. Now, questing is in here, but we're actually not going to get into questing right away. I've got some other stuff to show, but questing is a lot more functional than it was before. We will show some questing later on in the stream, just not right now, just not yet. So, okay. Oh yeah, I don't know why I went in here. Oh, no in-game sound. Give me a second. Let me sort that out there. Okay. I'll turn it on kind of silent so that doesn't overtake my voice. Hopefully. Okay, so before we begin, let me just turn this down. Okay, here we go. Fishing more or less, works as intended. I would show fishing, but you've seen it so much that I'm not gonna show it on a dev stream. You just see it on regular alpha streams. It's just like there's so much like alpha footage, and yeah, my game's sort of lagging. I know, but there's some things you guys haven't seen though that I will try to show in this. Just turn it down some more. Okay. All right, here you go. All right, let me turn it down to like. I don't know, let me know if that's good. Oh, actually, hold on. I can turn up mic volume slightly. And yeah, let me know if that's good. I'll probably have to adjust it periodically. You know, we'll just start off because like I had this sort of planned out, but now I'm kind of like trying to like bounce around ideas of what I should start off with. You know, there's a lot of things that we could do right now. I'm gonna do questing later. Yeah, I'll do questing later. We should show legendary fish. I don't know much about legendary fish, and I don't even know if it was working properly, to be honest, so what's the time of day? I'm trying to see like what the time of day. I like it to be daytime when I sail just because it looks a lot better, in my opinion. So I'm trying, okay. That's about there. So we might just start off in a second. Are the fishing boats? No, the fishing boats are not added yet. I'm gonna be entirely honest, they're not added yet. By the way, feel free to ask pretty much any question in this stream. I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability, and I'll be watching chat pretty often, so just ask anything. I'll try to answer that for you. While I'm waiting for it to turn daytime, I'll answer your questions if you have any. So. Favorite type of ship? Honestly, I'd say my favorite type of ship might be a war galleon, but since I never played Paco, I don't have any personal connections to any of the ships. So I would say, honestly, I like all the ships because I don't have a personal connection to any of the ships. I'll just say that. Do you like ponies or unicorns? I'm not sure which one, because, you know, I don't really think about that. I don't really think of, like, it's not really anything that I think of. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that pull-up, I'm sorry. How close is beta release? Beta release is kind of like, I'd say the beta release is maybe a few months away. Like, I'm not gonna say it's years away, but I don't want to like make it seem like it's close and then it doesn't, and then it ends up not being that close. So I'm just gonna say it's a few months away. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say any more than that though, because I really don't know what the exact date is. Are there any plans to add enemy breaks to the seas? I'm not entirely sure if there are plans to add enemy breaks to the seas, but I mean that could be a possibility in the future. When in the future do you think you'll work on the weapons in more depth? Weapons in more depth will probably need to be worked on before beta happens, because weapons are going to be important during beta, and there are some bugs with weapons that need to be fixed, and there's various issues that need to be resolved and stuff like that. So that'll probably be worked on towards beta. When will we get all the character creations unlocked? They're clear. All the character creation options unlocked. I don't know. I don't think that that's been like, I don't think that that's been too heavily considered. I myself was not aware of all those missing features, but I mean, it's probably not difficult, so it would probably be a minor update either in alpha or beta. Enemy brigs, there's a possibility. The old color wheel, Some of the old features are being added back, but I'm not sure if the old color wheel is one of them. Will quests, enemies, or sailing be added in alpha? You know, that's been asked before, and honestly, most of these features are meant to be in beta, and alpha is meant to only have, like, specific features. I can't say if any of those will be in alpha, but I also can't say that they won't. I mean, I'm sorry that that's a vague answer. I'm trying to answer to the best of my ability, but something like that is just hard for me to answer because we don't know. So there's that. Alright, so it's getting daytime here, and we'll be able to start. Have Padres been made yet? You mean like Padres, yeah, and like can you go to it? Yeah, you can access Padres. You can access all the islands basically, just some of them have issues. Will the Cannon game be out in beta? Yeah, Cannon Defense will definitely be in beta, that's for sure. What's not in alpha will end up being released at some point during beta. Okay, I was just told that. Oh yeah, there's some. Oh yeah. Okay, Rogue. Yeah, I forgot about that. We'll show that later on as well. Try to show as much as possible. But it's getting daytime here, so I'm gonna be able to head out soon. I just like it being daytime. I just like it to be daytime. Don't log on to queue. We're doing maintenance on that. All right. Thanks for letting me know. The mood rock, well, that's currently a bug, and it's just a bug that we haven't fixed yet because it's not too major. I mean, it's most likely going to be removed at some point because it's not supposed to be there, but I don't know, some people kind of like it. I don't know what's going to happen with the mood rock. It is technically a bug. Are you going to show us some islands today? Channel 5 mood rock was fixed. I don't know what update the mood rock was fixed in then, because it still happens in on some rocks and some islands. Let's see here. I just highly. Are you gonna show us some islands today? Yeah, sure. I'll show you some other islands today, because you know, why not? Yeah, I understand players wanting to make their own pirates. That's understandable. You know, some of it will probably be added back, just not sure when. But you know, we're trying to add back a lot of features. Some of the old stuff too. You know. Yes, we'll show some islands today. Okay. I would say that it's. Where's the sun at? It takes a long time to get light in this game. I should have just changed the files just so we could have started faster, but... Yeah, see? It's purple. The mood rock is not technically dead. So, just... I don't know what you mean by fixed if it's still there. But anyways. Hold on. What? Okay. That was just a quick interruption. Mood rock. Could show caves, but it's getting light now, so I'm just gonna set sail now. Forget it. We'll set sail and we'll take a look here. So don't mind the war frigate. I mean, yeah, don't mind that. I mean, so as you can see, we have other ships working now as opposed to the light sloop. Thanks to Rogue, he fixed the floor collisions. You can use other ships now. Pretty awesome. And So yeah, this is the first time you guys have probably seen a war frigate, and there's a lot of fog. That's why I don't like sailing during the nighttime, but it's okay. Alright. And also, Rogue added a lot of enemy ships back that weren't in here before. You guys can see EITC Sea Vipers, stuff like that. Our broadsides are still broken, but I'll try battling. I'll battle this light galleon, won't stand a chance against me, and I can't even see it. That's how much fog there is that I can barely even see the ship. Oh. Okay. Alright, just gonna have to do this, what side is it on? Where'd it go? Oh, it's all the way over there. Let's go to... We can actually go to any island. So, quick cargo. Treasure chest. Yeah. Camera pan feature, yeah. When was the enemy ship's health fixed up? Last I saw looking through. I don't know, Mike. It's worked for like a week now. It's worked fine for me for like a week now, so someone fixed it, just don't know who fixed it. We can go to, well, I mean, we can go to Padres. We might as well go to Padres. I haven't been there in a while. Actually, are the interactives fixed for that? I'm not sure. The fog like behaves how it wants to. Like sometimes it's fine, and other times it's really like sometimes there's a lot of fog, and other times there's like no fog. And there's more ships over there. A Revenant, a Storm Reaper. So I don't want to go to Cutthroat. I want to go to Padres. Too chicken to fight the Phantom? Yeah, of course I'm too chicken to fight the Phantom. The thing's probably a higher level than me. I'm only level 2 sailing. Yes, Tombat, everything's going to be completely free. There is no membership at all. There won't be any microtransactions, no memberships, no payments. You don't have to pay anything. Maybe after we do Padres. Water had a bit of a seizure there. Will there be an option to have an off and off? An off and an off for fog. Yeah, you won't be able to turn it on though. Is speed fixed? I don't think so. I think speed still has bugs for ships. The only thing about Padres, I think the only issue with Padres now is you spawn in random locations. Like outside of the spawn points. Oh no. Dang it. I think, oh, wait, it's not responding. Okay. There we go. Oh, I got some gold. Oh. You can see that I get like 2 frames here. 2 like very low frame rate on Padres. It's always been the case. Kinda, more like insanely laggy. Yeah, Padres is very laggy. Like, Padres is the laggiest island, probably. Either that or Raven's Cove, just because there's so much stuff. But we're gonna find a way to make it not laggy, of course, because it's just too laggy to bear, you know? And I think Padres still might have some issues, like some minor issues, although I don't know entirely. Should probably go to a less laggy island. Like, truthfully, I should probably go to a less laggy island. Show us cursed caverns. Where's cursed caverns? Oh, not fully functional. All right. Yeah, Roke knows pretty much. Roke knows a lot about caves, so. Is it daytime yet? Almost. For whatever reason, these levels aren't showing up properly. Alright, what island should I go to that's like any other island? Something that's not gonna lag like horrible. Give me an island and I'll go to it. Cutthroat, okay. Have there been keys in this stream? Just one. I might have keys. I don't remember if I still have keys or not, but those would probably be at the end of the stream, if at all. I don't remember if I have any keys though. A lot of people have been saying King's Head, so we'll go to King's Head. And then we'll go to other islands after that if people want. So, alright, here we go, less fog. So now you're going to be able to get a nice view of sailing. Because the fog's not being temperamental this time around. Yeah, catnip, but it's temperamental. Most of the time it doesn't work. I'm actually surprised that it worked this time around. The infamous unnamed ship, the one and only. Alright, spawned under the water with a bunch of yeah, that's quite the bug. Gotta swim all the way over to the like civilization. Can you kill them? I don't know. You can't have a sword while you're swimming. Oh, here we go. I can just. You can see some ships in the distance. And King's Head doesn't lag nearly as much as Padres does, but it still lags. I mean, just not as much. loot chest. And just a sea chart. Keep to the code, choose another weapon. Of course. I got a dagger. Some of these I don't know, like throw dirt. What does that do? I forget how you use the doll. Actually, I can just give myself dark HP that I need. Okay, so what is he gonna do? He's just standing there. I'm gonna go to Cutthroat because it's not gonna lag me like horrible. I should log on to QA and join your guild, but we haven't gotten to that section of the stream. I bet you, and I bet you. Oh, it is working. Okay, so we're gonna go to Cutthroat. I'm gonna kill you because I don't like you. So. here we are on... Alright, so now we're on Cutthroat. He's trying to get on Cutthroat. Do I dare make an attempt to go for this guy? You know what? Just gold. Good loot. And here you can get a nice view of the high seas. Looking better than it's ever looked before, that's for sure. So here we go. Stop. Do you know if they will optimize the FPS and enable you to have crew members by beta? Yeah, most likely. Most likely to both of those. Will you be able to see other ships sailing at sea at all times, or will... typed hotshot, it's undecided at the moment. So now what we're gonna do, alright, please Tormenta. Alright, yeah, sure, let me restart my game so I can eliminate some lag, and then we'll go to Tormenta. So give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna go on a different pirate this time. After this will probably, what is it? After this will probably hop on dev for a little bit, and then we'll go back onto local and end the stream on local, probably. Either local or dev, depends on how things go and what is shown. So give me a second to set up here. If I could load into Port Royal, then that'd be nice. Again, that'd be nice. Alright, here we go. Got those brigs. Brigs are actually, I don't think brigs are working correctly at the moment, so I'm not gonna be able to show those. I'm gonna show another ship right now though. It's pretty neat, even though it's technically not a ship that you're gonna be able to have access to. And no, it's not ship of the line, but it's another ship that you won't be able to necessarily buy. But yeah. And then we'll go to Tormenta, or wherever you guys want me to go. And then we'll take a look at... That's the point you weren't supposed to be able to see, right? Hold on. Detect. Didn't detect. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, is it even turned on? Oh, there we go. Okay, finally it popped up. That was the point, you weren't supposed to see it. It's like you got a bunch of people saying like we can't see and read the chat, but I was reading the chat the whole time. You weren't supposed to see it. Now you are. My day's been pretty good. Pretty busy, thank you though. How are you guys doing? That's what I want to know. How are you guys doing right now? So where do you want to go? Tormenta? Where you guys want to go? Well, we can give ourselves any ship in the game we want. So you put 2 and 2 together and it's just like, yeah, I decided to mix it up a bit. Instead of sailing on the ships that you're only able to sail on, I decided to go one step further and sail on an undead ship. Now, in-game, you won't be able to buy one of these, obviously. I'm just doing this on local because it's... I don't know, I just wanted to mix it up a little bit and show you guys something different that you probably haven't seen before. So, yeah, sorry, no, you will not be able to actually have these in-game. I just wanted to show you, you know, something different for once other than just a regular ship, and I thought it was pretty neat. So yeah. Oh, let's... Oh, Seems to be putting up a good fight here. I am barely doing damage to this ship. Oh my. Wow. Like I'm not doing any damage to this thing basically. I'm just gonna get out of here. Alright, run. Alright. Sounds good. So, wait, what is this? Alright, we're gonna go to Tormenta, because I was asked to, and then after this I'm gonna hop on Dev for a bit. But yeah, how you guys liking me being the captain of an undead ship, huh? I honestly really like the undead ships. Like they're pretty neat, you know. But it's kind of just the novelty for it since you're not supposed to have it. In terms of my favorite practical ship, like I said, I pretty much like any ship. But for like an actual, you know, practical ship, I would probably either pick a war galleon or a war frigate, and that's probably what I'll end up having in the actual game since I won't be able to have this, of course. Can't buy it, so there's that. Will enemies and sailing only be released in beta? They're scoped out for beta. That seems like the most realistic time for them to be released. Okay, we have crabs here. Alright, so I'm only level 1, I'll get, like, wrecked immediately. Like, by any of these guys, I would get wrecked immediately. The Cursed Caverns work, I just don't think they're complete at the moment, because Rogue said that they still have issues, but you can go in them, so... Where's the music? I don't know. Alright, play the fighting music. Apparently there's a bunch of enemies here, but there's like they're not anywhere. And I'm getting a few assertions every time. I'm running the game on highest possible settings at the moment. So I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, this is the highest possible setting. I don't know how to get out of here. Oh, there we go. Alright, so Mike, is QA up to date? There's a giant crab over there. Giant crab. Alright, we're gonna go in QA then. Okay, this is odd. Seriously? What the heck? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now it's updating everything. Alright, this is taking a while to update files. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's taking a little bit to finish. Just waiting for it to finish updating, which it's at the moment. All right. Mike, it's probably still better than yours. I mean, while that's... Wait. Hold on. At my mother's, it's about 1.5. My internet's not slow. I'm just not sure why the download's slow at the moment. Like, last time I updated the launcher, it went up to like 4. But now it's like slow. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming, but streaming's only upload speed. It's not like download speed, so... Whatever. But GameSaw, you told him to get annihilated, but you spelled annihilated wrong. Sorry, GameSaw. Okay, it's like 3/4 done downloading. Play some Minesweeper. Three-fifths, alright. Tell us a story while it downloads. What kind of story do you want to hear? I could tell. Not sure what kind of story I could tell right now. Play the Minesweeper. There's no Minesweeper on Windows 10. The only thing I have for games on my computer are emulators. A pirate story? Well, Chris, I'm not actually in a Skype call at the moment. I'm just like doing this solo, which I don't have a problem with because considering how bad my internet is right now, I imagine I would drop out of Skype calls anyways. So, a pirate story. Well, I could tell a TLOPO story. I have quite a bit of those. there are a lot of development stories that I could get into, like a lot of obstacles we had during development, a lot of funny stuff. Although I was almost done downloading, so yeah, it's almost done downloading. Yeah, it's less than a gig. I think it's like 750 megabytes or around 500 megabytes. Yeah, 500 megabytes seems like a more reasonable estimate. Alright, so let's get this going here. Please just open. Are you kidding me? My computer is not able to run Minesweeper. There we go. Okay. Man, I have a lot of Skype notifications. Alright, let's get going. Alright, I'm on dev. Need to get a... Alright. Fishing rod. Yeah, I actually don't want to go fishing. Oh, look, it's Dean. He's part of the Wasp clan. So I got on dev. What do they want from me? They forced me on here. So I don't know what they want from me. Yeah, I won't be joining that clan. Or that guild. Okay, that one over here? Sure, I'll join your clan. Or your guild. Is that so? Cool. There will be new content just after the original game is all working correctly. And yes, guilds indeed work. As you can see, guilds work pretty well. Guild chat too. So I can do hello mates. And guild chat does work, and then local chat works too. So there's that. Has Cannon Defense started yet? No, it has not. I would turn on the founder tag, but people have already seen it. Do naval mechanics currently work? I don't think so. I'm not sure though. Alright, here's something else that... Wait. What made you work on the game if you don't make money and never play the original? Well, I didn't play the original. Most of the other people played the original. I wanted to try something different because I didn't play the game, but I always wanted to play the game, but I never got around to it. And, you know, it shut down, and then I wanted to play it, so I just decided to help out with TLOPO since I have some programming experience. So, yeah, there's that. And we're going to take a look at ship repair now. So let's get going here. I am horrible at this game, so... Oh, okay. Do you think your inexperience to the original game provides a new perspective to development? Yes, it does, because I don't know exactly how everything works, and it's kind of just like, it's a learning experience just figuring out how this stuff works, let alone, just working on the game in general, you know? So it's, let's see, Is this only in English at the moment? Or it's only in English at the moment, but other languages are being added. Don't hold down. Okay, so what do I just exit out of this? Okay. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Okay, more people have access to QA than I thought. I'm just gonna do this one more time. You fixed a ship. That time, though. Alright, let's get this going here. Let's see what we can get done. How dare they have these kind of like oddball sawing positions. Alright. Nice, my sawing's terrible. Oh, I hate these types of games. I can't get good at it, you know? Oh, dang it. What the heck? The exit dialogue is coming up every single time I like, for whatever reason. Well, that's a bug. And there we go. So there is ship repair on all 3 benches. Some of them are broken because of the bugs, but I just did all 3 benches and was able to complete them, sort of. So there's that. By the way, the Wasp clan. I would rate it a solid nothing because I am literally a slave to Mike Wasp based off of this guild. Fort Charles. Yeah, Mike, obviously it's a lie. I'm not actually a slave, but, you know, it would seem like it because I'm in a guild named the Wasp Clan. Like, like, think about it. Yes, I do have a Razer keyboard. Are you going to hand out alpha keys? I don't know. It only depends if I have alpha keys to give out. Like, if I don't have alpha keys to give out, obviously I can't give them out. So it all depends on that. No, my name's not actually spelled J-W-H-N. It's spelled J-O-H-N. But that's just my internet name. How many do you think we should? I don't know. You come up 5 to 10 seems to be in a good range. I don't know. Something like that. Just you know, come up with a realistic number. $20 to $30. My game crashed. The engine's not in-house. It's an open source engine that Disney used. We're using the same engine as them. if I were to send keys to people private, then it wouldn't really be fair, though. Think about it like that. Broke. I honestly hope I didn't give anyone seizures from that. That was not intended in any way. Yeah, what's the issue? Didn't detect another. It's plugged in. That's odd. Input. Try. My other monitor just decided to like freak out. Now I can't get it to detect, which is obviously an issue. I need that from monitor specifically. Yeah, that's not good. Hold on a second. Try turning off. Yeah, I can't seem to get my other monitor to appear to detect. Didn't detect another display. I swear it's plugged in. Okay, there we go. Now my monitor is detected. Sorry about that. That was odd. That was just weird. Give me a second. Alright. Everything seems to be working now. Thank God. I can't seem to get everything Oh, because it's on bug. It's like all buggy. Alright. Alright, these guys are pestering me to get into a Skype call. 1 second. First, I need to get in this. Hold on, I'll join the Skype call in a second. Just chillax. Alright, now I'm going to join the Skype call. While you guys wait, you can just stare into the scene or something like that. Okay, so I think... Alright, mic's still good. There we go. Yeah, nice. I got a skirt. Totally gonna be able to use that. Oh, call ended. Alright, well. Let's go to a better island, shall we? No, quests are not done. They're just more progressed than they were last stream. Oh. There we go. My hands are freezing. It's not really a dev server, it's more like a QA server, so people that have access to QA are not all developers. We have some selected testers on the QA server to test some content to see if it's stable or not, which most of the time it's not, but yeah, that's what they're tests for. QA equals quality assurance.
So you're Jack Sparrow's newest protege, hmm? Well, I'm afraid dear Jack is in more trouble than he realizes. Lord Beckett has recruited an army of assassins, and there's no parley with Jolly Roger. Jack needs our help if he's to take back the Pearl. The Navy has it heavily guarded. What's this? Release orders for the Pearl? I can see why Jack has taken a liking to you. But these will do you no good without my father's seal. Here. Now, if the Navy catches you with these orders, there'll be no trial. You must leave Port Royal immediately. You'll be much safer if you make for Tortuga. Find Jack, he'll know what to do. I'd go with you myself, but I'm awaiting my father's return, and he's long overdue. I'll arrange a boat for you. Good luck.
I'm still here. I'm just... Well, I'm kind of reading through messages and stuff. And quests do have issues. In fact, I think the issues will start to show up pretty quickly, and once that happens, we'll stop there. But it is more progress than last time you saw quests, so that's something there at least. But we'll go into Barbos's grotto.
This here's a dark place. You'll need more than that cutlass if you want to get out of here with your skin. Here, take this. Now, take aim at the cursed Simeon over there. Prove your mettle with the hand cannon. Now, before you go blasting every feckless ingrates in sight, a word of warning about the code. The code covers more than just parley. It defines the guidelines of engagement for a pirate. I was getting to that, you mongrel. This be the plan. There'd be no use of unnecessary force. No shooting other pirates, or even Navy swine for that matter. Cheat them, steal from them, plunder their ships, yes. But no guns. That is, unless you be facing a cursed pirate.
Turn into another one of those quiet streams. Well, I mean, basically, I'm just trying to show more questing progress than we did last stream, which already is a lot more progress than last stream, because last stream when we tried to show questing, we couldn't even get past Barbosa, which is already progress. So I think around here it'll start to glitch out. Which might be an issue, but then we can, you know, just move on to something else. So, maybe, well, there was going to be, a Skype call, but that didn't happen, but it doesn't really matter. So we have to go to, what, Faithful Bride, I think? Something like that. What ship are you using, John? I was using the War Frigate. Random question. Are you guys going to attempt to tackle that unreleased Jolly Roger's Island quest line in the future? That's a big task, and I mean, it could be done, just not for a while, I would say. Well, I can't enter here. Here's some chickens. But apparently I can't get in any of the shops. Dang it. Makes a John did. Okay, so trying to get into this shop here, but alright, maybe I can now. Alright, yeah, ray of light's there this time, so I can probably get in there. Nah, it doesn't want me. Well, there goes that. Put your sword in and out. Well, I did that with the gun, but I mean, like, it's just work. It's fine. That's our quest progress, though. Well, what else should we do now? What's our stream time at? 2 hours? Alright. Can I go in any of the shops? It just, like, doesn't want me going in here. That's really odd how, like... You know what? We'll just, we'll go back to... Since I can't get any, Since I can't get in there... Let's do something else. There's a tailor shop. Probably have to log out and in again. Probably. But yeah, it's no big deal. It'll probably go for another 30 minutes, to be honest, and then we'll wrap it up. So yeah, probably 30 more minutes. Alright, let's go to Port Royal. Man, that's a lot of fog. What's your favorite color? It's usually blue. Oh, it is blue. I don't know why I said usually. Do you prefer tacos or fajitas? Tacos. Wow. Okay, so that would have broken the game search record. If we had an IRC. Well, wait. Well, you know, Death Spice. You know, the call didn't go anywhere. So if you'd wanted to call, you probably should have made sure that the call actually had went somewhere other than only lasting like 10 seconds. And what was it? What's next in alpha? I don't know. I don't know. Alpha might, like, for terms of big features next, it's possible there could be another minigame for the next big feature, but it's unknown at the moment. Shay, how dare you call me boring? I've done all 5 developer streams so far, and people keep asking for developer streams, so obviously I must be doing something right if people keep like asking for developer streams. So there's that. Do a battle play Minesweeper. What is it? Wait, what the heck? Felt a disturbance in the wait. What? Hold on. Please no. So, I mean, in terms of, hold on. In terms of the actual plans we have going forward, we're going to have plans going forward here. For Alpha, I would say, like, the stuff that you're seeing on stream so far, which the majority of what you've seen on the stream so far is, I would say, you've seen enemies sailing, repair game, enemy ships, a bunch of stuff like that. You've seen, like, all that stuff. To be honest, most of that is beta at the moment. Well, is planning to be in beta. So a lot of this is supposed to be in beta, but like you saw repair game, that is something that is likely going to be in the alpha in the near future, because it's mostly near complete. It just has those bugs you saw, so it's likely that repair game could be in alpha soon. The rest of it is likely going to be in beta. Guilds probably going to be beta. Crews probably going to be beta. A lot of this stuff is going to be in beta just because by the time we get to beta, most of it will be working as it should. Because if we release like some of this stuff now, it would only be like partially working, just like how sailing is not complete. It obviously has some issues with sailing, as you see. Stuff like guilds has a few bugs left. Enemies also still have bugs. The game, in terms of FPS, is still pretty weak. Also, in terms of just overall performance, it needs work. I mean, it hasn't really gotten there yet in terms of performance. So, I mean, once that's ironed out, I think beta will end up being a lot more, like, way more stable than... Well, that was pretty good. Beta, and I'm pretty sure, I could say that beta will end up being a lot more... well, for one, I'm hoping it won't lag as much. That's still one thing we're trying to work on regularly, is eliminating lag. And also just making the game more stable and releasing, like, features that are working properly for beta. Because beta is supposed to be, like, have, like, most of the core gameplay. So, basically quests, enemies, sailing, stuff like that. But you want to make sure that it works right. Like, and is not gonna, like, just crash all the time when you release the feature, which is why they're not out yet. We get a lot of people asking why these features aren't out yet and that they look playable, but in reality, like, they still have a lot of bugs that you just, like, that either aren't shown on stream or you just don't notice. So it looks more stable than it actually is, which is why it's not released yet. And for sailing, if we release in alpha, there's no enemies, there's really no looting or enemies or anything like that. It would mainly just be for getting to other islands, and you can teleport to other islands, so it just becomes, you know, kind of redundant at that point. We could release it, and then you guys could, like, help get it, like, you guys could help us fix the bugs, but the reason that we don't do that is because, like, usually during alpha you guys test and report bugs to us, but most of the time we're doing internal testing. We're aware of the bugs, and we don't want to release something that we know is buggy, you know, because then that's just like, you know, what's the point of releasing something with bugs? You already know it's buggy, and then you're releasing it to people to report the same bugs, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So a lot of the bugs, a lot of the testing at the moment is being done internally, especially for features like questing and stuff that really matter and should really be just, like, mostly working when you release it anyways, especially when beta comes out, because a lot of people during beta will actually want to be playing the game and not having to, like, crash all the time. So we're really considering how the game will, we're really considering how stable the game will be during beta. That not only includes the stability of the features in the game, but that also includes just how well the game runs in general. Soup, galleon, frigate, or brig. Well, I would say some of my favorite ships would be the war galleon and the war frigate, so probably galleon. I'm just trying to, you know, give you guys an idea of where we're at on the game and, like, try to you know, eliminate as much confusion as possible. You know, just so you guys know what's up, and also because there's people in the staff chat starting to call me a bad streamer and saying that other people should stream, and, you know, I try to be better. I try to, like, make sure that I don't bore you guys in the stream and that I get as much across as possible. And being called bad streamer, so there's that. Jacob O'Fury, the ship customization does not work yet. We would probably show it off if it did. It's just it's not entirely implemented yet. We're gonna start working on that soon, though. It's hard to ignore the haters when the haters are people on the staff team. But I appreciate the kind words, though. It's just a slap in the face of them calling me a bad streamer. So there's that.
Take what you can. Give nothing back.
And yeah, some of these ships sail backwards. It's kind of odd. So yeah, they are comparable to a Moonwalker ship. So there's that. Can't really get anything from here. Not the devs, just people on the staff team are saying that I'm not that good of a streamer. They're calling me a boring streamer and stuff. Nothing against them. They're still like, nothing against, I don't have anything against them. It's just kind of like, you know, just kind of something that I want to point out. That's also why I'm trying to talk more, just because they're calling me a boring streamer. I appreciate the kind words, everybody. It means a lot. So I'm going to get this last ship out of the ocean, and I'll answer a couple more questions, you know, maybe take some requests to what you guys want to see, and then we'll wrap the stream up. So is there anything in particular that you guys want to see? I'll take some requests of what you guys might want to see in the game. Create a guild. Alright, sure, I'll create a guild. When do you think FPS will be stable? I would say probably near the end of alpha to probably definitely by the time beta gets here, but sure, I'll create a guild. I'm now in the guild, I don't even know. Another question about sailing. Your bounty hunters implemented yet? Not at the moment. Can you board enemy ships yet? No, you cannot. Just gives you an idea of, you know, how much stuff is actually missing in sailing. What islands are currently available? Technically, well, on Dev you can go to all the islands, and on Alpha you can go to Port Royal, Tortuga, and Cuba. Can you currently purchase sail ships? Yes, you can purchase ships. Well, not on Alpha, on Dev, but ship purchasing does work on Dev. Are tune emotes working like dance? Yes, you can dance. The emotes do work. Can we see the combat skills in the EXP section? Maybe like the skill section? But yeah, guys. So Mike's dropping some keys in the chat to end off the stream here. Just of our way of saying thanks for tuning into the 5th developer stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed the progress that you've seen in this developer stream. There will definitely be more developer streams in the future. This is only the 5th, and there are many more to come during the development of TLOPO. So, we'll see you guys on the next developer stream, probably in like a month or two, to show the progress then. And until then, have a good one, everybody. By the way, John is best streamer.